Okay, so I wanted to greet everybody who's watching this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to desensitize yourself to two really powerful tools that narcissists use to bring you down. And so, for one, there's the expression of contempt, and it's just basically looking at you like you're worthless, you know. And when I first I didn't know about contempt in its technical terms. Like when I first started learning about narcissism, I just I heard the word before, but I never really looked it up and learned about it, you know. And so I started to learn about it, and I found these videos, and it shows computer generated faces with an expression of contempt. Now, I'm going to play this video so you can get an idea of what it is. If you have seizures, if you get affected by a lot of flashing light, and you probably don't want to watch this video. So without further ado, here we go. Now, it's just a bunch of faces that have like different styles of disgust, anger, contempt, you know. And if you were to watch this video, if you're the type of person who's really sensitive to people's face, like it really helps you out with that. Like it'll calm you down. Like the first time I seen this, I actually was nervous. Like I started feeling nervous watching this. Like it just, I don't even necessarily say it was nervousness, but it was just, I felt really uncomfortable, you know. And it took me a while to watch it like over and over again, and to be able to watch it without feeling that way. So after doing that, like I went out into the world, and it didn't affect me as much, you know, people giving me those looks. Now, narcs, they love to be able to control you, or to do the most with the least amount of effort. And that's just looking at you, like looking at somebody a certain way you can literally just bring them down just with a certain look. So they try to master this. And you could just be going out throughout your day, you know, you're at your office, you got to go grab like the tape or something like that, and you see somebody in a crowd of people, and one of them is just looking at you like how this guy is, you know. For some people it's like, you know, just what are you looking at? They're not sensitive to this at all. But to a lot of people, if you get abused a lot, like you really try to avoid like any form of rejection at any time, you know. So this right here will be enough to be like, it can get you into like a panic mode, like a panic attack, just feeling like people are turning against you. Also, just if you do something wrong and somebody looks at you like this, you know, if you forget to do something, it might not be a big deal, but people try to make you feel self-conscious, you know, just by their looks. And I've seen toxic people go back and forth like with each other, like they're battling each other at work, like pointing out each other's faults, and then trying to look at each other in this type of way. It's weird, but they even do it to each other. And from what I've noticed is it doesn't really affect them as much as it would affect a normal person. So anyway, just watching these videos can kind of help you out. And another thing that you could do is listening to like a laugh track. If you're really like a socially anxious person, if you go out and you listen to a laugh track, one of the things about it is that looking at somebody a certain way and also laughing at them, like it's really debilitating. Like for some reason it just makes you nervous. It's harder to perform tasks if somebody's laughing at you. I was listening to a laugh track in the car, and by the way, like I truly, I try to imagine, and I suggest that you should too, that you're, you know, in a place that's really anxiety provoking when you do this, and just imagine that it's real. Like I felt uncomfortable while I was driving my car, you know, like just by listening to like a laugh track, like as I did it. Like I only did it for a few seconds just to see how it affects me. And it does, it just makes it, I don't know why it's so effective, but I do know that toxic people know that it's really effective, and that's the reason why they're always laughing at you. They're always smirking. They're always, acting like everything you do is so ridiculous and funny. Even if they're trying to act like they're your friend, they still find ways to laugh at you. And it's very powerful. So you got to take that tool away from them. Just practice, being laughed at, basically. And just go to like the most uncomfortable place for you. Put on your headphones and just kind of just listen to it and just pretend that it's real. And eventually, like, laughter, like, they won't even be able to control you with that. That's basically like two of their most powerful tools. It's like really one of their most used tools, because it's like they can get away with this. It's easy to get away with. You can always say that somebody needs to grow a thicker skin if you're laughing at someone and they get upset. You can always deny a certain look. I wasn't looking at you any type of way. What are you talking about? So if they can deny it, it's really not something that can really affect you all that much anyway. So it's something that you can ignore, and that really hurts them. That doesn't hurt them, but it makes them want to choose somebody else. But that's all I got for the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and that's all I got. Peace. Oh, wait. I forgot to say, the link to the original video is going to be in the description. And go subscribe to the guy who made the video. He has a lot of good content on his channel. And that's